battling win tonight and carry on that good home form?
Yeah, the win was the most important thing tonight. Obviously, being on the run that we was on, 12 games without defeat, and then obviously losing to Needham Market last Tuesday, and then the every defeat that we had on Saturday. The most important thing tonight was the result. Obviously, you want the performance to go with that, but the main thing was that we didn't get caught up in that bad run that we had a couple of months ago, and that we broke that sequence of the defeat. So, fair play to the boys. That's what we asked for. That's what we got, and now we can go into Christmas looking in the right direction.
And just on the game tonight, obviously for the first 35 minutes it was very even. Then there was the sending off. Couldn't really tell from our side. Was it a sending off? Do you think that changed the game?
It was a bad tackle. I think Lane has managed to sort of lift himself off the floor before it come in, which helped Lane. But I think if Lane keeps planted and he comes through, that could have been a hell of a lot worse than what it was. So sometimes it can be harder to play against 10. But you're right, the first half an hour was pretty even. I thought we had a good work rate at bats and a good intent. I was a little bit sloppy in possession, giving the ball back too easily. But yeah, it was. We'll say more than anything. We're just happy that we got the win tonight.
Things like your game plan, because they like to pass it out, didn't you? You really pressed them high early on.
Yeah, I mean we always try to press high, and we succeeded in doing that. And the goalkeeper then has to start kicking longer, which gives you more opportunity to win the ball back. So yeah, that was the plan, and we did that. That worked. The same as it worked at Leiston on Saturday. They're another team that like to play out from the back, and we stopped that from happening. But we let ourselves down at Leiston on Saturday, and we let the supporters down as well. But tonight, yeah, we pretty much the second half we dominated, albeit we didn't create a mass amount of chances. But we always looked, in control of the game.
You weren't worried at the start when you missed a couple of those chances in the first 10 minutes of the second half that it could come back and.
Sometimes it's always in your head. It's only 1-0, and you're thinking the longer this goes on, they've got a chance of nicking one, which they did nick one. Thankfully, by that time, we was 2 up. But yeah, I just felt tonight. We've done okay. We've got the win, but I still think that there's more to us than what we showed tonight.
And just going ahead, obviously 3 games in quick succession over Christmas. Are they kind of 3 games you think might shape your season, whether you're going to kick on and carry on around the playoffs? Or
usually in most years you say yes to that. It can shape your season, but this league is at the moment is just so up and down with everyone. You might not have the best of Christmases, but then you go and win 3 games in January, and all of a sudden you're back in it. So I think it's important for us as a group more than anything that say we had that good run, then we've had 2 defeats, and then if we can go and have a good 3 games over the Christmas and New Year period, then yeah, hopefully that should put us in good stead going forward. Yeah.